Hari Om. We will start with one bhajan on Shankaracharya ji. Shankara Guru Jaya Shankara Guru Shankara Guru Jaya Shankara Guru Shankara Bhagavat Pad Shankara Guru Shankara Bhagavat Pad Shankara Guru Apara Mahima Gurunatha Krupa Sagara Gurunatha 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 Sadgurunatha Gurunatha Shankara Guru Jaya Shankara Guru Shankara Bhagavat Pad Shankara Guru Dina Dayalu Gurunatha Purna Kripalu Gurunatha 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 Sadgurunatha Gurunatha Shankara Guru Jaya Shankara Guru Shankara Bhagavat Pad Shankara Guru Shankara Bhagavat Pad Shankara Guru Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyakritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyoma Vadvyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namah. Today we are celebrating the birthday of Sri Shankaracharya ji. He was born in 788 AD. If you go by Kali Yugabda, it is 3889 Kali Yugabda. Now 5126 Kali Yugabda is going. Every day Panchangam we used to read षड्विंशत्यधिक एकशतोत्तर पंचसहस्रतम Kaliyugabde. So now 1236th 37th birthday we are celebrating. And why do we celebrate the birthday or Pragatya Dinam of the great Acharyas? Like we celebrate birthday of Pujya Swamiji, birthday of some great Mahatmas. We do celebrate Swami Vivekananda and so many great Mahatmas. One reason is we have been highly blessed by Shankaracharya ji and all other Mahatmas. And when we are blessed, we have the feeling of gratitude. And it is better to express our gratitude at appropriate time in appropriate manner. Then gratitude is strengthened. That is the law of gratitude. When you have gratitude and you genuinely express it in appropriate manner, it gets strengthened. And that is why we celebrate the birthday of Sri Shankaracharya ji and all other great Mahatmas. Second reason is, as Pushpadanta ji says, Bhavatah gunakathanena vachaha punami mamatvetam vani gunakathana punyena bhavatah punami. By remembering the great qualities of the Mahatmas, our speech is sanctified, purified, blessed. Another reason we remember and celebrate the birthday in this manner is, on this day we remember the biography, the life story of that Mahatma, like here Shankaracharya ji, and we deliberate upon his great qualities and get inspiration from that, so that we also can imbibe those qualities. And one more reason is that nowadays the present generation is getting out of touch of our Indian heritage. So this type of celebration provides us an occasion to make this present generation aware of our Indian heritage, great acharyas like Shankaracharya ji. Otherwise, many people may not know where Shankaracharya ji, who is Shankaracharya ji, where was he born, and what is his contribution. Many people, this young generation, may not be knowing. So this type of celebration provides us an occasion to make the present generation aware of these great Mahatmas, great Acharyas. So with that purpose in mind, we celebrate. And as I said, Shankaracharya ji was born on Vaishakha Shukla Panchami Bhanuvasar also. That Vasar also is matching today. Ardra Nakshatra and Bhanuvasar. He was born on Sunday. So I saw in with the one book. So I was very happy that today that also is matching. Ardra Nakshatra is matching and Bhanuvasar also is matching. All right. So we will see the life story of the Acharya by offering our Shabdanjali in the form of various names of Acharya we can think of. The first name is, I would like to say, is Sri Shankaravatārāya Namaha. So I will present the biography in the form of his Namaskara to his various aspects. The first one is Sri Shankaravātārāya Namaha or Sri Shankara Rupa Bhrute Namaha. In our tradition, Shankaracharya ji is considered to be the avatara of Lord Shiva. Vishnu avatars are many, we are familiar with. But Lord Shiva also takes some avatars. In Puranas, some stories are there that Buddhism was become very prevalent. Our rituals and our Vedas, Vedanta, Purva Bhaga and Vedanta were getting little bit weaker. The tradition of teaching was becoming weaker. The practice of Sanatana Dharma was becoming weaker and weaker. Lot of corruption was there in the practices on religious practices. And therefore Devas went to Lord Shiva and say, hey, you please do something. Then Shiva says, yes, I will take avatara. And that is how Lord Shiva takes the avatara in the form of Shankaracharya. And also there is a story that there was a couple in Kaladi, Shiva Guru and Sati. His wife's name was Sati, or Aryamba also it is called, Aryamba. Aryamba is the name we hear, but in the text which is considered to be very authentic regarding Shankaracharya's life is Shankara Digvijaya. There the name of this Shiva Guru's wife, Shankaracharya's mother, is Sati. So she is called Sati. Her name is Sati. So this couple, Sati or Aryamba and Shiva Guru, they did not have a child, so they worshipped Lord Shiva. And Shiva asked this. He said, do you want a child with little age, small age, but very brilliant? Or you want a son with long life but not so brilliant? So this Shiva Guru said, no, I want a son very brilliant even though he may have small age, little age. And thus this Shiva himself was incarnated in the form of Shankara. His name was kept Shankara only because he was a blessing. He was given because of the blessing of Lord Shiva. And after 3 years of this Shankaracharya's birth, his father passed away. And then his mother took care of this Shankara. At that time his name was Shankara. And there it is said that at the age of 8 itself, he completed the study of all 4 Vedas. So second name we can give Medhavine Namaha, Pragnavate Namaha. So Shankaracharya ji was so brilliant. There is a beautiful shloka which says, Ashtavarshe Chaturvedi, Dvadashe Sarvashastravit, Shodashe Kritavan Bhashyam, Dvatrimshe Munirabhyagat. In one shloka, the whole story is given. At the age of 8, he became the Chaturvedi. All 4 Vedas he studied, Vedadhyanam he did. At the age of 12, all other Shastras, Mimamsa, Tarka, etc., that also he studied. So he was very, very bright, very brilliant. And not only his prajna, means grasping power was great, his memory also was so great. When he was very young, at the age of 8 or something, one king, Rajashekara, Kerala king of that area, he came and he was very impressed. In fact, for that also story is there, that first he sent his minister and Raja requested, you please come to the palace of the king. Shankaracharya said, why should we come? We are okay here. Then king himself came and he was very much impressed by the scholarship greatness of Shankaracharya ji. That time he was Shankara. And then he read 3 poets, 3 books of drama, poetic drama. Imagine, he was also, this Raja also had the taste of literature. So he had composed and he read, and Shankaracharya ji appreciated that. That is a very aesthetic, is very good. And that is story ended there. After about 15-20 years later, again when Shankaracharya goes to Kaladi, That time Shankaracharya asked, how is your literature is going on? Then he said, see, all these 3 books I had, they were burnt. Then I got so depressed that I stopped writing. Then Shankaracharya said, don't worry, I remember. You imagine that at the age of 8 he had heard, and age of maybe 25 or 26, again he recollected and he wrote it. For us, Guru Stotram order also we forget. So, so that is the Medhavi. All right. Another name comes to my mind is Matru Bhaktaya Namaha. He was a great devotee, highly devoted to his mother. We have this story that his mother had difficulty in going to the Purna river for taking bath, bringing water, etc. And sometimes she used to fumble, and therefore, seeing the difficulty of his mother, Shankaracharya ji prayed to Purna river, and the river started flowing next to his house. That is the greatness. So that was that type of devotion he had. And not only that, even though he wanted to take sannyasa at very early age, but his mother said no. He waited. No. Waited very patiently. And then all of you know the story that once Shankaracharya ji was taking bath, then crocodile caught hold of his hand. Let me, I am batting, no? So that time now you have to field. All right. So this crocodile, caught hold of his leg, and that time his mother came, and Shankaracharya said, if you allow me to take sannyasa, perhaps it may release. And his mother said, it's good, at least you are alive. Therefore she gave permission, and the crocodile released the leg of Shankaracharya ji. And then Shankaracharya ji said, now you have given me permission, and then he left home. So he waited till then. It shows the devotion to mother. And at the end also, when mother was about to leave the body, that time also Shankaracharya ji came. He had promised that when you remember me at the end of your life, that time I will come. And he came, and he went out of the way. Generally sannyasi doesn't cremate and all. He said, I will do it. No. So great devotee of his own mother, highly devoted son he was. So not only he was Advaita Acharya, you can see so many aspects of his personality. So we can say Matru Bhaktaya Namaha. Then he left the house, and then he went in search of the Guru. He had heard the name of Govinda Padacharya. So he went, Govinda Bhagavad Pada or Govinda Padacharya's name. He was there near this Narmada river. He was on the bank of Narmada river. So he went in search of that. And Govinda Bhagavad Padacharya ji was in great samadhi. And then Shankaracharya ji went there, and then he did the stuti. And when Acharya asked him, Acharya came out of samadhi and asked him, who are you? At that time it is said, he composed the Dasha Shloki. Na bhumi na toyam, so that Shiva kevaloham, there is a shloka, Dasha Shloki. Acharya, Govinda Padacharya ji was so happy seeing him. And he gave him sannyasa. And his name, according to one version, his name was Bhagavad Pada. So therefore one name of his Bhagavad Pada Sanyakaya Namaha. Or Shankara Bhagavad Pada. Both names are there. Shankara Bhagavad Padaya or short brief Bhagavad Pada. So his name became Shankara Bhagavad Padaya Namaha. Traditionally we refer to him as Bhagavad Pada or Shankara Bhagavad Pada. Generally we don't say Shankara. That is not our this traditional or orthodox way of saying is not that. We always refer to him as Bhagavad Pada or Acharya, Shankaracharya ji or Bhashyakara, etc. So his name is Shankar Bhagavad Pada. And then there also, when his Guruji was in Samadhi, and the Narmada river was, flowing up. So that time it was getting flooded. The cave was coming, water was coming inside the cave. And that time our Shankaracharya ji had so much power, yogic power. So he put all the water of this Narmada river, flooded river, in the Kamandalu. And all Shishyas, other Shishyas were, surprised. And they came to know the greatness of Shankaracharya ji, and they informed this Govinda Padacharya ji. So Govinda Padacharya ji said, see, just as you have collected the flooded water of Narmada, similarly you write the commentary on the Prasthanatraya, where you capture the essence of all the Upanishads. So the Govinda Padacharya ji suggested him to write the commentary. And to begin with, he asked him to write the commentary on Vishnu Sahasranama. According to one version, he wrote the commentary on Vishnu Sahasranama. Some scholars don't accept, but it is said that he wrote the commentary on Shankar in the Vishnu Sahasranama. And then Govinda Padacharya ji had told him that you go to Kashi. So he was instructed to go to Kashi, and he was a very devoted, obedient Shishya. And so he went to Kashi. And then in Kashi, he started teaching. So many scholars used to come, and he used to have discussion. And so many scholars corrected their ideas by having the discussion with Shankaracharya ji. So he became very popular. And they said first disciple among the four was Padma Padacharya. So his name or earlier name was, I think, Sanandana or something, Sanandana. And then he was given the name Padma Padacharya. And then there in Kashi, Shankaracharya ji had the darshanam of Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva in double role. So he is in the Shiva, he came in the form of a what is called the hunter, and he also was in the form of Shankaracharya. And there was a dialogue between them. And after that dialogue, Shankaracharya ji wrote this text called Manisha Panchakam. And there, that Shiva who had come told him to go to write the commentary. Again he suggested to write the commentary on Prasthanatraya. Then Shankaracharya ji went up, he went to Badrinath. So from Kashi, in Kashi he did not write the commentary. In Badrinath, Badrikashram, he stayed there for about 3 years. And there he wrote the commentary on this Prasthanatraya. So the last name I think of is Sri Govinda Bhagavad Pada Satshishyaya Namaha. Now we go to the next one is Prasthanatraya Bhashya Krute Namaha. So in Badrikashram, with his disciple he went there, and the king of Jyotirmat, the Joshimat, king of Jyotirnagar or something was there. That king organized his stay and everything required for his writing, etc. Because palm leaves are required. He organized everything. And there Shankaracharya ji wrote the Bhashyam on Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad and Brahma Sutra. The commentary on Sutra is technically called Bhashyam. Bhashyam word is used primarily for the commentary on the Brahma Sutra only. Because the definition of Bhashyam is Sutrartho varnyate yatra padais sutranukaribihi swapadani cha varnyante bhashyam bhashya vido viduhu. So Bhashyam is really the name of a commentary on Brahma Sutra. But by extension, even the Vakya of Upanishads are considered to be Sutra Bhuta. In fact, in Bhagavad Gita, there when a Brahma Sutra Padeshcheva, there Brahma Sutra means Upanishad Vakya only. So Brahma Sutra doesn't mean Brahma Sutra all the time. Brahma Sutra means Upanishad Vakya. So Upanishad Vakya also are considered Sutra, and therefore the commentary on Upanishad is also called Bhashyam. And on Bhagavad Gita also he wrote the commentary. And the greatness of Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji's or Bhagavan Bhashyakara's commentary is that it is considered Prasanna Gambhiram. Padma Padacharya and Vachaspati Mishra both refer that Bhashya of Bhagavan Bhashyakara is Prasanna Gambiram. Prasanna means there is calmness, there is pleasantness, and at the same time it is very profound. So, beauty of Bhashya is that every time people think that we have understood Bhashya, but next time they study, they will think, aha, this point we had not understood, this point we had not understood. Even now we are studying, I am studying, still my experience is that every time we study, we think, my God, this point we had missed. So, that is very Gambhiram, very profound and very Prasannam. Bhagavan Bhashyakara will not try anything unnecessarily, he will not make the unnecessary compounds. Very, very Prasannam, very calm, very pleasant style. Sometimes he is very, very jocular also. Kim etad Vedavachanam, like that he will say. And wherever he wants to show the respect for the Purva Pakshi, he will say Satyam, Badham. Means just because the opponent is saying something, therefore we should dismiss it completely. That is not the approach of Bhashyakara. Wherever there is agreement, he will highlight Badham, Satyam Evam. He will say like this. It is like that only. But then he will, wherever correction is required, he will do it. That is the greatness of Bhashyam. If we study Bhashyam, our mind becomes very refined. Your thinking process will become very refined. You can see the fallacy in presentation very fast. You can see the shallowness, superficiality in the presentation wherever it is. It makes you very gambhira, profound in your thinking. So, therefore, this study of Bhashya is a very great privilege. Of course, study of Bhashya should be done with the help of a teacher. One should not study the Bhashya by oneself, because Bhashya itself requires lot of explanation. Thus, one more aspect of Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is Bhashyakrit. So, Prasthanatraya Bhashyakrute Namaha. One more greatness of him was, he was a synthesizer, means he was Samanvaya Pravartaka. He did not believe so much in dismissing. And that is why so many methods of worship were prevalent. Ganapatya Mata was there, Saura Mata was there, so many views were there, Shakta, etc. He tried to synthesize them. He tried to refine their methods of worship. And he gave the concept of Panchayatana Puja, so that there is an integration. Otherwise, these Vaishnavas will say, we are great. Shaiva will say, we are great. Shakta will say, we are great. And this Saura, the Surya Pujaka, they will say, we are great. So, Bhagavan Bhashyakara gave this puja of Panchayatana, where Shiva, Shakti, Ganapatya, Saura and Surya and Vishnu. These 5 devatas are worshipped. Thus, he had the approach of combining, uniting people. And he did not have the division of this, we are Shaivites and the others are Vaishnavites. In fact, he went to Kanchi, and there Shiva Kanchi temple also he renovated, and Vishnu Kanchi also he renovated. And he went to Badrinath temple he renovated, and Jagannath Puri temple also he renovated. So, his approach was the very, very accommodative, very broad, not being fanatic to any particular view. He gave place to even Dvaita Puja, worship with the sense of duality also he gave proper place. Even though he was Advaita Acharya who brought out the vision of Advaita present in Vedanta, but he had given proper place to all forms of worship, all forms of meditations. And his another greatness is as Jagat Guru. He was a great teacher. He revived the teaching tradition, strengthened the teaching tradition. He has got sannyasi devotees and he has got grihastha devotees. So the names are given in this Shankara Digvijaya. And he did not have any complex that I am such a great person, why should I go to somebody? They should come to me. No. For the unity of dharma, for reviving Hindu dharma, whatever needs to be done, he did it. So he was a visionary. He had the vision and he implemented the vision by going to different acharyas. He first went to Kumarila Bhatta. And Kumarila Bhatta was the acharya of Purva Mimamsa. But he requested him to write a commentary, but Kumarila Bhatta said, now I am self-immolating myself and therefore I will suggest you go to my disciple. And he sent him to Mandana Mishra. And Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji went to Mandana Mishra's place. Mandana Mishra was a great karmakandi. And at that day, he was doing Shraddha in his house. And Shraddha karma, sannyasi should not go. Nobody other should not come. And therefore, he had closed the house also. So, Shankaracharya ji, by his yogic power, he entered into the veranda. And the Mandana Mishra, he must have completed the Shraddha karma, about to take Bhiksha. Then he asked, Kuto Mundi? Means, Mundi means the one who has shaven head is called Mundi. Sannyasi, when derogatory remark word is Mundi, one who has shaven his head. Kuto Mundi? So Shankaracharya ji, he just gave answer. He said, Agalat. He said, up to the neck I have done shaving. So up to Agalat. He said, Pantha Prichyate. Those who know grammar, they will understand the Pantha. He said, Mandana Mishra, I am asking the path. Where are you coming from? He said, Pantha Vadishyati. So he said, if you are asking the path will tell you. And just there was some dialogue initially. And afterwards, they had, Mandana Mishra ji said that, you come for Bhiksha. Because Veda Vyasa himself had come to receive the Shraddham. And therefore, Veda Vyasa said, don't insult sannyasi, you give him Bhiksha. So he said, come for Bhiksha. He said, I don't want Anna Bhiksha, I want Vada Bhiksha. Vada Bhiksha means, I want the Bhiksha in the form of discussion. Mandana Mishra said, yes, I also am looking for somebody who can have discussion with me because for so many days nobody has come. But right now you have Anna Bhiksha. And then Anna Bhiksha was given. And then the debate was fixed. And in the debate, Shankaracharya ji and Mandana Mishra, they had a stake. Stake was that if Shankaracharya ji wins the debate, then Mandana Mishra will become sannyasi. If Shankaracharya ji loses, Mandana Mishra wins, then Shankaracharya ji said, I will leave my sannyasa, I will wear white. So Shankaracharya ji must be so confident because generally sannyasi doesn't have return ticket. But he was so confident. Then who should be the judge? Then Shankaracharya says, your wife, I have heard that she is a very great scholar. Scholaress, I don't know what they call it. So she is a great learned lady. So let your wife become Ubhaya Bharti. Let her become the judge. And debate was started. It's a very beautiful debate description given in Shankara Digvijaya. I really thank Shankaranandji because he told me to talk about Shankaracharya, and because of that I read the discussion. So I really thank Shankaranandji for making me read about this. So many years I have not read this. So I will tell you the discussion briefly, since little bit time is there, 5-10 minutes. In discussion, it is called Vada. First, there will be pratigna, the presentation of one's own stand. What is Swasiddhanta, one's own Siddhanta. So, both sides they will present their stand, and then afterward discussion will start. And very beautifully Shankaracharya ji presents, first he presents his stand. He said, one reality, Brahman, is Paramarthika Satyam. The entire world is nothing but appearance of Brahman because of Ajnanam. Brahma eva Mayaya Jagad Rupena Bhasate. And by Atma Jnanam, Brahma Jnanam, this Jagat, the world, is negated, and by this Brahma Jnanam, Brahmatma Jnanam, Jiva attains Swarupa Sthiti, and by that Janma Marana Rahita Nirvana Prapti. And for this, Shruti, Upanishad is the Pramana. That was the stand he presented. Very beautifully. In one sloka, this stand is presented. Then Mandan Mishra said, you listen to my stand. He said, Vedantas are not Pramanam. Veda Purva Bhaga alone is Pramanam. And because the reason is that Brahman is a Siddha Padartha. Brahman is an already established reality. And Vedas cannot have their validity in talking about something which is already established. Vedas are meant for talking about something which is to be done. Words cannot reveal, words cannot have their validity in revealing something which is already established. This is a technical, the Shabdasya Shakti is Karyanvite Arthe eva, natu Siddhe Arthe. And therefore, Vedanta, being the revealer of this Siddha Artha Brahma, therefore Vedantas are not Pramanam, Veda Purva Bhaga alone are Pramanam. And these Veda Purva Bhagas are presenting various karma, and Mumukshu should do karma, and by doing karma he should get moksha. That is our Siddhanta. So Veda Purva Bhaga is Pramana. Then Bhagavan Bhashyakara says, how can you say that Veda Purva Bhaga alone is Pramanam? Vedanta also is a Pramanam. And so Bhagavan Bhashyakara gives some argument, and then Mandana Mishra is asking the question. He said, you are saying that Advaita Brahma alone is the ultimate reality. But what is the Pramanam for Advaita? There is no Pramanam for Advaita. Then Shankaracharya says, how can you say there is no Pramanam? Tattvamasi Mahavakya, he quotes the Tattvamasi Mahavakya. Tattvamasi Mahavakya is Pramanam for Advaitam Brahma. Then Mandan Mishra says, Tattvamasi Mahavakya is only meant for praising this Karta, Yajamana. So when a Yajamana is doing the ritual, he will be getting tired and little bit depressed. So to boost his enthusiasm, he will be said, you are great, you are great, you are Brahman, you are Brahman. So that he will be enthused and will do karma. So these all Vedanta Vakyas are meant only for praising the Yajamana. It does not have Tatparyam. Bhagavan Bhashyakara said, no, this Vakya is not occurring in Karma Kanda. This Vakya is occurring in this Vedanta Upanishad Bhaga, where karmas are not there in between or in the proximity. Where such the Arthavada is there, Vidhi Vakya will be there in between, in the proximity. Here it is not there. Therefore, you cannot say it is meant for the praising this Yajamana. It is not Arthavada Vakya. So Mandan Mishra said, no, okay, let it be for Upasana. So you see, you should meditate that I am Brahman. So Upasana Vakya it is. Bhagavan Bhashyakara said, no, there is no Vakya, Upasita is not there. So how can you say that it is Upasana Vakya? Then Mandan Mishra said, no, it is not necessary that all the time Upasita Vakya should be there. Ratri Satra Nyaya he gives, anyway don't want to go into that. He said without Linga Vakya also we can infer the injunction. Then Bhagavan Bhashyakar says, that is not true, but even if we accept, then upasana being a karma, upasana will give limited result. So the moksha attained by this upasana will be limited anitya moksha, and Shruti is giving the phalam. Tasya tavadeva chiram mukti phalam is given for this dhanam, which is according to his upasana. So by upasana, whatever moksha you get is anitya moksha, and he says all the acharyas are accepting nitya moksha, and therefore it should not be considered upasana vakya. All right, so much is there. So afterwards also so much discussion is there. Anyway, it was a very, I really thank Shankaracharya that I could get opportunity. So Shankaracharya was so great, and finally Mandana Mishra was defeated. He raised the Pratyaksha Virodha, Shruti Virodha. This Virodha means contradiction, and Bhashyakara gave answer, very beautiful answer he gives. And finally, this Mandana Mishra could not raise any argument. All arguments were dismissed, and his mala, one condition was there, that both of them were given mala on their neck, around their neck. So whose mala is faded away, he is defeated. And Mandana Mishra mala was faded. And therefore his wife came and declared Shankaracharya to be winner. But there are some arguments that she did not accept defeat. And then she said, you have to have argument with me because I am his better half. So that is how the arguments continued. But finally, Shankaracharya won. And this Shankaracharya, I want to highlight one more aspect is, he was a bhakta, Jnani bhakta. So one more attribute we can say, Jnani bhaktaya namaha. Such a great devotee he was. He has written these stotras on so many devatas. We have a Shiva Bhujangam, Vishnu Bhujangam, Krishna Ashtakam, Ganesha Pancharatna. Such a great devotees. So many people, they study little bit Tattva Bodha, Atma Bodha, and they say we are Vedanti, we will not go to the temple, we will not do japa, we will not do stotras, we are Vedantis. They should know that Shankaracharya ji was a Jnani himself. Still, expression wise, he accepted Dvaitam and he expressed his devotion. Therefore, we should not think that we are studying Vedanta and therefore devotion should not be there. People ask this, Swamiji, is there any place of devotion in Vedanta? Recently somebody asked me. I said, yes, we are devotees. Whether we are Vedanti or not, first we are devotees. Let us not have that idea we are Vedantis and we are not devotees. Every stage you are a devotee. Artha Bhakta you are, Artharthi Bhakta you are, Jignasu Bhakta you are, Jnani Bhakta you are. Bhakta always you are. Pujya Swamiji is such a great wise person. If you have seen him, his expression will be so devotional. He also, like Shankaracharya ji, has composed the krutis on so many devatas. So never have such idea that when we study Vedanta, we should not have devotion. Devotion is only for emotional people, etc. That's the wrong thing. So Shankaracharya ji was a great Jnani Bhakta. In fact, because of Shankaracharya ji, our country is standing as one nation. Otherwise, see, the language wise we are different, economic policy wise different, food wise we are so much different. South Indian food, North Indians don't like North Indian food, South Indian food wise we are different. But still we stand as one nation because of cultural foundation, one culture. And that culture is based on the vision of Vedas. What is the vision of Vedas? All that is here is Ishvara, that Ishvara you are. That vision is there behind our culture. And that vision was strongly presented, strengthened by Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji. So we are very indebted to him. And so today we express our gratitude by doing his puja, by remembering his greatness, and wherever this the study of Shankaracharya's Bhashyam or any work is being done, wherever we can contribute in terms of money, in terms of logistics, or yourself, if you know Shastra, if you can share, that also is an expression of gratitude. One thing is that we ourselves study the work of Shankaracharya ji. That is also expression of gratitude. Sincerely take out the time and study the work of Bhashyakara, and wherever such work is going on, we contribute in any manner possible. So that is our expression of gratitude and devotion to Bhagavan Bhashyakara. We offer our namaskara and pray for his grace to all of us. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.